So today, you and I are going to be working out on our mats. You don't need any equipment, and the focus of today is our core and just finding that deep connection. So some of the exercises are going to be quite challenging, but it's going to be slow, very slow, controlled, and focusing on our breath as we connect. So should we just get started? Okay, you're going to turn with me, and we're going to take a little walk further up the mat. And then we're going to come into our tabletop, our 4-point kneeling position. So you want to have your hands directly underneath your shoulders, feet and knees hip distance apart, and then your hips are placed directly underneath your knees. Okay, next thing to focus on is that connection here with our center. So I'm drawing my navel in towards my spine. Think about lengthening. So your crown of the head is reaching to the wall in front, and I'm looking down directly at the mat, and then I pull my shoulders back. We're all set. We're ready to get moving. So we're going to layer in challenge as we go through the exercises. So we're going to start by simply inhaling and slide your right leg down the mat. Now, as you've lengthened through that leg, it's being aware if this hip has dropped or rotated. Assuming it hasn't, we've got that stability. We're going to lift that leg up to hip height. We're going to lower that leg and lift. So I'm breathing in and breathing out. So as I do this, I'm always thinking about here, my center, keeping that connection. Keep those shoulders just nice and relaxed. Keep the focus looking down at the mat, and just one more. And hold here. So imagine somebody pulling on that leg being lengthened. Then we're going to think about using our opposite arm now. So we're going to take that hand out in front of you. So the supporting arm, just make sure that elbow is turned into the center. We're going to lift the arm to shoulder height. We're going to lower, breathe in, breathe out and lengthen. Breathe in, breathe out. So as I do this, think about your torso. So anything minus arms and legs, that's your torso. And we're trying to create stability and control there. And 2 more. And 1 more, and hold here. Now, tiny movements. We go out to the side and back to that center line. And again, breathing in, breathe out. And 2 more. 1 more. And hold here. And 3 and 2 and 1. Bring the hand down, bring that foot down, bring that knee down. Give your tail a little wag from side to side. You're going to stay where you are. I'm just going to turn sides so that you can see me correctly on the opposite side. So starting again in that tabletop position. So if, like me, you're hypermobile, just watch, because the eyes of your elbows will rotate forward. We want those eyes of the elbows here pointing towards each other. So long spine, core engaged, knees under hips, sliding the leg down the mat. When you're ready, you're going to lift and lower. Well done. So as with many Pilates exercises, it looks so simple. It just looks so easy. You think, all she's doing is lifting and lowering a leg. Ha. If you've got that connection, if you're focusing on that stability, then there is a lot of work happening. Well done. Breathe out and in, and just 2 more. Well done. 1 more. We're going to lift here. Think about the opposite arm now. Just watch this elbow. Okay, we're going to lift. Think about lengthening. Okay, we lower and lift. Well done. So trying to keep the hips stable, the shoulders square. Well done. And as we lift, yes, we are looking for height, but we're only taking that arm to shoulder height and that leg so that the hip comes to a neutral position. Well done. And 2 more. Last one. Breathe out. And then we're going out on that tiny diagonal. It's a really small range of movement. Well done. And 4, 3, and 2, And one more. Come back to that center line and then hold. 4, 3. Watch your head hasn't dropped. 2, 1. Bring that hand down. Bring that leg down. Give your tail a wag from side to side. So you're going to shake out your wrists. We're going to be at the top of our mats and we're going to bring our hands down on the mat. Okay, so starting in the same position, that 4-point kneeling position as we call it, eyes of the elbows turned in, shoulders relaxed, pull those shoulder blades down, connect with your core, navel to spine, sliding one leg down the mat, slide the opposite leg down the mat. So as you come into your plank position, think about lifting the back of the knees, press those heels away. Okay, now we're going to come back into our press. So you're going to press your tailbone toward your heels and then we're going to lengthen those legs. We breathe in and out. So finding that long spine. We're trying to avoid this. So as you come forward, we're trying to avoid dipping here. So yes, we're lengthening the spine, we're lengthening the legs, but we're controlling that movement. Well done. Breathing in and out. Well done. And 2 more. Well done. And last one. And breathe out. Hold here. Shoulders pulled back. You're going to slowly turn your head to one side. Center, so don't over exaggerate this. Just a small head turn. Keep that connection with your center. And then you're going to bring your knees down and you're going to push yourself back to your rest position. Well done. So little inhale here or big inhale. Breathing out. And then just slide the hands up the mat. Shake out your wrists. Okay, so we're going to come down onto our elbows into a forearm plank position. So near into the top of the mat. Okay, long spine, core engaged. You're going to bring one forearm down, place the palm on the mat and then the other. And then you want to make sure that your elbows are directly underneath your shoulders. Watch those shoulders aren't hugging up. You're going to pull them back. Okay, slide one leg down the mat, slide the other leg. So you're in a forearm plank position here. Okay, switch your glutes on. Core, press those heels down, lift the back of the knees up. There we go, we're in the correct position here. Now, we're going to tap one knee and then lengthen the leg. And as you lengthen one leg, you're pressing that heel away, softening the opposite knee. Tap, extend, tap, extend, and again. And then focus on pulling your navel, drawing that navel up and in. Well done. Make sure your head is in line with your spine. And 2 more. And 1 more. Well done. Knees on the mat. Walk those hands in. Come to your rest position. So as I said, we're looking for that control, that engagement here. It's not about speed today. It's just making sure we are connecting and creating that stability. Really important. Okay, you're going to come down onto your forearms again. Long spine, lengthen the legs. Now you're going to have your feet so they're hip distance apart. We're going to turn and rotate now. So we're coming into a side plank. So elbow under shoulder, reach to the ceiling. Find that connection here. If you need to, you're going to bring that knee down onto the mat. We're going to look towards the ceiling and hold. 3, 2, 1. We're going to rotate and come back to our forearm plank position here. Well done. You're going to lift those hips up. You're going to roll your hips. So think about the hip rotation. Tap the hip towards the floor. Lift up and over, opposite side. So this is our twist. So you're coming onto the inside edge of one foot and the outside of the opposite. So focus on hips and spine rotating, and just 1 more. Well done. Find that long spine plank position again. You're going to rotate the opposite way. Forearm on the mat, reach to the ceiling, look to the ceiling. Try and keep these hips up. If you need to, you're going to bring the knee down here. And 3, and 2, and 1. And bringing your forearm down, opposite arm, knees come down. You're going to walk back and have a little rest again. How are you doing? Fabulous, I'm sure. Okay, coming up, we're going to walk to the center of the mat and we're going to do a little hover off the mat. So as you lift your knees away from the mat and hover, find that connection here. Otherwise, your quads, front of your thighs are going to really burn. Okay, toes are tucked under, long spine, shoulders relaxed, shoulder blades happy on the back of your rib cage. Okay, lengthening through your neck. So we breathe in, we're going to breathe out, and we're going to lift those knees. And we're going to hover here. Just hover. Connect with your center. Remember to breathe. Well done. You can bring your knees down at any point and have a little rest. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Slide one leg down the mat and then bring that leg back in. Opposite side. Extend and bend. So as I do this, I'm trying to avoid this, that I'm letting my bottom lift as I step back. So we keep the knee just hovering away from the mat. Well done. Easier said than done. If you need to, bring those knees down. Step back, step in, lift and hover. Bring the knees down, step back, step in, lift and hover. Okay, we've got 2 more to go. Well done. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more. Well done. Last one. Fabulous. Knees come down. Shake out your wrists. Shrug out those shoulders. Well done. Okay, we're going to go and sit down now in the middle of our mat. So you're going to swing your legs round. You're going to come and sit down with me. Okay. So when we're sitting down on the mat here, so find those sit bones. So it sometimes helps to lift up. Find that fleshy bit of your bottom, pull it to one side. So then you know you've sat on your sit bones and your weight is evenly distributed, that we're not hinging more to one side than the other. Okay, then try and find that long spine with me. Pull those shoulders so they're nice and relaxed, and then lift the crown of your head up. Okay, we're going to come into a roll back. So I want you to focus on finding that big C curve. So relax your shoulders. Think about your tailbone now sliding underneath you towards your heels. Take an inhale. Start to slide that tailbone under, and then we create that C shape with our spine. Relax your shoulders. Draw your navel in towards your spine. Okay, we're going to start to roll back, not too far. So you're opening through the hips here. Draw the legs towards you. Well done. And relax as much as you possibly can. So you want to make sure you keep that C curve and that we don't start to flatten our back here. Okay, press your right foot, connect with the mat, and then lift the opposite knee. Then we lower, we connect with the mat, and then we switch. So try doing it without pushing down into the floor with one foot. And then do it with that connection so that you are connecting, lightly pressing down, and you'll find a difference in terms of how much you're connecting and using your core. Well done. So breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Well done. And just a couple more. And last one. Hold here. Take an inhale and then roll all the way up. Find that long spine again. Well done. So we're just going to layer in a little bit more challenge. If that's not right for you today, you're going to go to what we've just been doing. Okay, relax those shoulders, long spine. Slide that tailbone under. Come into that C curve. Okay, then we start to roll back. Open through the hips. Keep that C curve. Walk those feet in a little bit closer. Okay, have your arms wide enough now so that as you lift that knee, you can lift the opposite arm and then return. Breathe out. Well done. So remember that you can just focus on the legs. We're going to keep that connection with the floor. You're going to keep pressing that foot down. Well done. And one more. Well done. Hold on to the back of the thighs here. Curl up a fraction, then curl back down. Okay. Keep that C curve, lift those arms. 2 more if you can. Breathe it in. Sorry. Breathe out. Breathe in. 1 more on each side. Well done. This is your last one. Well done. Hold on to the back of the thighs. And this time we're going to roll all the way up. Yay! That feels fabulous. Okay, we're going to slide the legs down the mat. Give your legs a little shake. Okay, heels together. Draw those inner thighs together. Okay, we're going to roll down onto the mat and we're going to roll all the way back up. Now, if you know that you struggle to come back up off the mat, you're not going to come all the way down. Let me just show you. If you are coming all the way down, then come with me now as well, but you're going to continue down on the mat. So when you get to say here, you're going to roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, and then lift up. We're going to come into our C curve. You're going to roll back and then we're going to try and see how low we can go. Keeping that connection, well done, and then rolling up and lift up. Now I'm very active in my legs, so I'm drawing my heels together, thinking about that connection, draw those inner thighs together. Then if you can, you're going to come all the way down with control. Well done. Reach those arms overhead and try and avoid this, those ribs lifting. So as those arms go overhead, you're keeping that rib hip connection. Pull those ribs down. That's great. So reach with those arms, chin towards your chest, lengthen through the legs, and you're going to roll up, 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 and lift up. Okay, so just go with the range of movement that works for you. So you might not be coming all the way down onto the mat. And that's not cheating. That's just listening to your body. Because if you come all the way down and you get to here, keep going whilst I just chat, and you're doing this and you can't get up. A, you're going to strain your neck, and B, we're not connecting here. So gain that strength, that control, and then just layer in as you go along. Well done. These are not easy. So I've given you a few challenging core exercises today, and I'm just relying on you to listen to your body and do what feels right today. And anything that we find challenging, we're not going to beat ourselves up. We're going to celebrate the fact that we're trying and that we're going to make progress, slow progress, and it's going to feel fabulous. Okay, just a couple more. Well done. Breathe out as you come down. Breathe in, just reach those arms overhead. Watch those ribs again. Then as the arms sweep forward, chin rolling, spine lifting, and we lengthen up. This is your last one. We're going to come all the way down now. So whichever version you've been doing, try and come back down onto the mat with that gorgeous, gorgeous control. Well done. So I think I need to wiggle down my mat as always. I'm too far up the mat. Okay, so taking a moment, we're finding our neutral pelvis. Okay, so pubic bone, hip bone, find that alignment. We're going with those natural curves of our spine. And we're going to relax our arms down by our side. Okay, so again, using the floor for that connection, we're going to think about our right foot. Apply a little bit more pressure. Press down onto the floor as you raise that left knee to single knee fold. Okay, now we're going to lift the right knee. So we come here to double knee fold. Bring your left foot down, press down into the floor, and then bring the right foot down. Now we're going to lead with the left foot. So left, right, left, right, and switch. Right, left, right, left, and switch. So the leading leg is switching each time. Now, as you're lifting the first foot, you're going to make sure that you've got that connection with the floor. We're going to just do one more. Well done. And lower. Now you're going to take your hands, interlace the fingers, place the hands behind your head. Take an inhale. And as you breathe out, start to lift your head, lift your chest. Those elbows are nice and wide. Okay, head is supported in your hands. Drawing navel in. Now, when we curl up like this, often we do this. We tuck our pelvis. We're going to keep our pelvis in neutral. Okay, same movement we've just been doing. So let's go right, left, right, left, and switch. Left, right, left, right. So I'm going to stop talking you through this. You're just going to move. I'm going to talk you through the breath. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. And just a couple more. Make sure that your head is feeling fabulously supported in this little hammock that you've made with your hands. And then relax. Now here, we were focusing on those deep abdominal muscles for that last exercise, and ooh, boy, could I feel it. I hope you could too. Okay, we're going to finish with our single leg stretch. Nice and controlled, slow to begin with. Okay, so lifting those legs, double knee fold, so the feet, knees, hip distance apart. Okay, we're going to curl up, lift your head, chest lifted, bringing those hands to the side of your calves. Now I want you to bring your right hand onto the top of the left knee, left hand on the outside. Draw that leg in towards you as you extend the opposite leg. Now turn that leg out a fraction at the hip joint. Okay, you're going to hold here. Then you're going to slowly switch and switch. Well done. So slow and controlled, keeping that connection here. So breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. And then just a couple more. Well done. Keep your chest lifted. Well done. And one more on each side. Well done. And then draw those knees in towards your chest. Yay, well done. Okay, so that may have been slow and controlled today, but I am 100% sure if you were able to maintain that stability and that connection, you'll have really felt that on your core. And then of course you can add in more repetitions as you go along and a little bit more pace on those single leg stretch at the end. Okay, thank you for joining me. So if you are looking for a little bit more now, you know there's a whole selection of my videos to choose from. So go and enjoy another one, and I look forward to seeing you soon.